Hey everybody, Anthony the Crypto Lawyer here, and I wanted to talk briefly about the different kinds of cryptocurrencies because I know for a person just getting into the space, it can probably be a bit overwhelming, these different terms and sort of what they mean and what's the difference between a particular cryptocurrency and so on. So, the main way that cryptocurrencies are classified is the method in which they validate blockchain transactions. Proof of work is one that you might have heard about. That's involves crypto mining, and no, it does not involve actually digging up anything. But where that term comes from is you'll just have a bunch of different users of the network dedicating either spare or purposeful computing power to try and solve a complicated math problem. And whoever's the first person to figure out the math problem, essentially, and it's obviously more complicated than that, but whoever finishes the math problem first gets rewarded, or has mined a Bitcoin or any other proof of work token, uh, because that act of completing the problem has validated the transactions. And it's a cumbersome sort of process, but people are finding innovative ways to sort of make that happen by using green energy to power that sort of mining process, whereas before it was just kind of an energy suck. The other way, the other main way of validating is proof of stake. It's instead of having computing power being dedicated to this, it relies more on network participation and people choosing to stake their coins, and meaning they're just completely locked up and not able to be used, and that allows the network to validate transactions. It's obviously way more complicated than this, but on a broad level, that's what's going on. And a number of coins use that. Cardano is one example. I know there's others out there, and that's so. If you hear those terms, that's really what they mean. Cryptocurrencies are also classified based on the functionality that they have. Some coins, like Ethereum, for example, have programmable code embedded within the software that people can create, which allows the formation of things called smart contracts. Whereas the older proof of work coins, like Bitcoin, for example, or XRP, they typically do not or did not have that kind of functionality. So that's a really exciting area of cryptocurrency. It allows a lot of things. That's really the hottest area in crypto, I would say. And then you might have heard of something called an NFT, which stands for non-fungible token. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's a unique token. The token itself, there's either one of them or a limited and defined number of them, making it really ideal for things like validating identities or property ownership. There's actually a number of companies working on using NFTs for that, and it's really exciting. I think that's going to be a big area one day. You also have coins that are more dedicated to privacy, which are called privacy tokens or privacy coins. The big one, I think, is Monero, that it anonymizes transactions and it really keeps things private in ways that other cryptos, although they are generally anonymous, are not as anonymous as the privacy coins. And that's kind of a bit of gray area, really, because it can be abused by criminals. Don't know how much longer privacy coins are going to be around if the US government ever regulates that. But those are some of the main differentiators, I would say. You really do have to stay on top of the industry pretty much every day to understand what sort of new technologies are being developed, and it really helps to just dig into the community and just get involved and see what people are saying. So that's it. If you have questions, feel free to reach out, leave a comment.